Shazam! Fury of the Gods. We're getting some initial reviews, aka patters. Welcome to the channel. Peter DeLuca here, and thank you for joining me. If you're new here, I don't know, we do pop culture news, views, and reviews. Someone says that on YouTube. I think it's catchy, so I just stole it. But we also draw here. We also live stream. We also give our freaking gray matter opinion. Boom, boom, right here. We got some reviews. We got a lot of the same stuff being said. Shocking. Now, given Warner Brothers Discovery doesn't exactly have the media roll out talking points that we see in Marvel, it's artful when it comes with Marvel and Disney. Because even with Quantumania, as we've titled it, Crapomania, Ant-Man Crapomania, it's so catchy. But with that movie, they just inserted Star Wars right into it. They're saying, you want to see this Kang crap fest? Just say Star Wars, connect things with Star Wars, and tell everyone how great Jonathan Majors is. Can you do that? Here's a couple theme park tickets. You want a Mickey Mouse popsicle? Here you go, kid. Take that, you shill. We're not shills here, so we don't care. We speak our minds. And we have a media arm right now that just seems non-existent for Shazam. And it's important for a lot of these studios to be able to prop up their crap fest or their superhero jargon, because we want that trickle down. And we want that trickle down to go from these top movies into low budget experiments. Mostly today, those experiments involve horror, since drama and comedies are done. It's horror. All of our best talent, our best actresses, go see Pearl. It's incredible the renaissance we're having in horror. Come at me, bro. 2022 was an absolute, maybe the most transformative year in horror, and that's because of all these other things happening. Cause look, people, remember, we just don't do one take. We connect the freaking dots. So James Gunn, he did it. He threw Shazam under the bus. And you'll be like, people, what are you talking about? Everyone, if you add up all of James Gunn's social media numbers and his influence, I mean, if he could get 10% of his followers, 10% of his people to go see this movie, we would have a hit. And that's important moving forward, because with his statements about Shazam, with his big announcement that we detailed videos ago, he threw this movie under the bus. And he does have the power, regardless of Warner Brothers Discovery's media arm and talking points. He himself is a media company with his followers alone, and he stays silent on this. He doesn't push it. And we gotta say it, people. Where's Jim Lee in all of this? The publisher of DC. You got a big following too, bro. How come you're not pushing this movie? Shazam, and we like to call him Captain Marvel. By the way, upcoming video, we're going to talk about this. It's just going to drop on the weekends because it's just not getting views. People just are not into Shazam Fury of the Gods. They're not juiced up. I see these things firsthand, but where's the guy running the comic book side of DC Discovery? Are we going to say that's not important? In our little lane here, our lane, that's important and that's big. Jim Lee's silent, James Gunn is silent. It just seems like everyone is silent about Shazam Fury of the Gods. And someone saw the numbers, someone saw some of this stuff coming, because they leaked Wonder Woman on their own, which was, I mean, if you guys pay attention to this channel, subscribe, support, leave a comment, by the way. But this channel, we were on top of that news way back there. But to officially drop that cameo in the previews, desperate. But it really falls on our boy James Gunn. I don't understand how he makes that Superman Legacy announcement, but then we ignore Shazam, who's really, you can argue, more important to comics than Superman. Because back in the day, the two of them were a two-headed dragon, equally popular, and here we go. Unpopular opinion, Captain Marvel was way more popular than Superman. It took decades for Soup to overcome Captain Marvel on a legitimate level. But people, we're at a sequel here. People have to see this movie. We cannot let Shazam or Captain Marvel go into the night, go into the darkness and disappear once again. We need that character in the forefront because he's important. Now, a lot of you might be sitting on your couches or watching me on your phones saying, well, Pete, Mickey Mouse disappeared, the Shadow, the Phantom. Can we even argue something like the Crow completely disappeared? And it's bad. It's bad when cultural, impactful characters disappear from all of us. It really is. We don't want a Phantom or a Shadow just to be a Alec Baldwin movie and Orson Welles spewing out, a couple lines on the radio show. We want this stuff to stay relevant and to be here. And it stinks, and I'm hoping Shazam Fury of the Gods drops soon on HBO Max, just so more of us can see it and can experience it, and pretty much, I guess, watch Shazam, Black Adam, and Fury of the Gods, and just dream and hope of a matchup between the two of them, because that's really what that should have been. I get people want Henry Cavill. It would have been cool if Black Adam went through the Henry Cavill Superman to make his way to Shazam. That would have been beyond epic. That would have busted the box office nut, if you want to call it that. AKAPAD here. Sad day, RIP for Shazam. But hey, I'm holding out my judgment. What about you?